Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your edition of General Cexxi Reports. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Gemini, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind they're only energies. If, as I'm doing the reading, you find the energy belongs to someone else, swap the energies, their energies. If you find that this particular reading does not resonate with you, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising Venus and Moon placements. Donations are accepted via Cash App at $Cexxi Tarot. All right, Gemini, happy birthday. You're first on the general readings because it's your birthday month. Let's see what energies are surrounding you. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Gemini? Okay, well, thank you. That was two. Spirit, may I have two more energies surrounding Gemini? Two more energies surrounding Gemini. Thank you. Spirit, one more energy card for Gemini. One more energy card for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, now I see it. I see it. All right, Gems. Let's get into this. Gemini, you have daughter romance. You have daughter romance. I'm trying to move the glare. So, you need to make a choice. Whose love you can't get to right now? You feel like you have a soulmate connection to someone. It's like you're this close, but you can't touch it just yet. There's a choice that needs to be made. Gemini, there's an opportunity for love here. What will you do? Let me do this. Hold up. All right, is that better? All right, Gems. I want you to see your cards. Okay. Spirit, why is daughter romance here for Gemini? Why is daughter romance here for Gemini? Spirit, why is it here? Gemini, you have the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So either you or your person walked away. There was an opportunity for romance here. There was a potential, but somebody felt drained, emotionally drained. And he said, you know what, Gemini, I love you, but I got to go. I got to go. I don't know if you walked away from them or they walked away from you, but it looks like someone walked away because a choice was not made. Spirit, why is the Eight of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Thank you. Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm trying to find a good way to remove this glare. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you were determined. Like you found this person very sexy, very attractive. This is a strong-willed individual, self-thinker. They may be into the occult, highly intuitive. And this person that you found so sexy, I think they walked away from you, Gemini. You know, someone didn't make a choice. There was a choice that needed to be made. But you found this person very sexy. I mean, you found this person very sexy. So there was an opportunity for love here. Spirit, why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? Why is this here? Gemini, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And you were determined to work on this. You or the other person were determined to work on this. But it seems like a choice was neglected to be made. And someone became emotionally drained and decided to walk away. Spirit, why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Gemini? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Gemini, Spirit? Gemini, you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. And Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So it looks like that this connection, someone wanted to reunite, and someone was pursuing something else at the time. That's what I'm seeing. Someone was waiting for someone. They wanted to reunite. And there was another person pursuing another opportunity. But somehow, I think someone has changed their mind and they want to return. Why am I getting that feeling? Gemini, you have daughter personal healing and happiness. Daughter personal healing and happiness. And you're focused on healing. Right now, your stability is being called into question. Someone may be someplace they really don't want to be, and their happiness is somewhere else. Someone is hoping on like an intuitive message. You may be sending intuitive messages to each other. Spirit, why is daughter personal healing and happiness here for Gemini? Why is daughter personal healing and happiness here for Gemini? Why is this daughter personal healing and happiness here for Gemini? Gemini, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Some of you are married. Some of you are focusing on your home right now. Some of you are thinking about walking away from your home because you're looking for happiness. And this is what's being called into question. Some of you have potential for new romance. But I'm seeing someone walked away from something that was potentially happy and magical because they were emotionally drained. And it was due to some sort of waiting. It was due to some sort of waiting. There was potential opportunity of love somewhere else. It's the case of the grass was not greener on the other side. Spirit, why is the Ten of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Ten of Cups here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is, I saw it, it flipped. I see it. Yeah, some of you are married. Gemini, you have the Hierophant. You may be dealing with a Taurus, and you may have Taurus in your chart. However, someone is focusing on their true happiness, okay? And the home is being called into question here. This committed connection is being called into question. But this is a very spiritual union here. There's a lot of attraction. This is a very strong magnetic attraction here. And someone's trying to figure out what makes me happy. Do I want to stay where I'm at? Or do I want to move on and pursue new opportunity? Spirit. Why is the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? Spirit, why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini, you have the Page of Swords. And you may be spying on this person. Page of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. I don't mean spying on them in the sense of like stalking. Like trying to learn more about this person because there's some sort of risk. There's some sort of risk working on this partnership with this person. I think this is outside of the committed connection you're in. Also, maybe someone that you're connected to is looking into you, or you're looking into them to see, you know, what's going on. Someone may be acting different. But what more importantly, what I'm getting is someone's doing their homework on someone. Trying to figure out, should I send them a message? Should I not send them a message? Seeing if, you know, if it's worth the risk to work on a connection with this person. Because someone is looking for their personal happiness. And it leads me to believe that someone isn't happy where they are. I have 3 people here right now. I have the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. But somebody walked away. And this could be a marriage because the Hierophant is clarifying the Ten of Cups. But someone's not happy at home because someone is focusing on their daughter personal healing happiness, and the home clarified that. Spirit, why is the Page of Swords here for Gemini? Gemini, You have the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And there could be fighting in a home. If someone is looking into why are we fighting so much lately? Someone is mentally mentally conflicted. They feel like there's some competition around, there's jealousy. Maybe people meddling in the business. If someone is getting quite bored with the connection, they're like, why are we always fighting? Somebody's suspicious here. Somebody is suspicious because someone is working against working on this connection. And they're trying to gain clarity about it. That could be the person you're connected with, Gemini. They feel a change. Someone feels a change in this connection. Someone's trying to figure out what their true happiness is. Is it in this home? Someone's trying to gain a new perspective, but I see somebody mentally conflicted about where it is they want to be. And there's potential for romance here, but somebody can't get to it with his heart being in his cage. And it caused someone to walk away because they were mentally drained. There was a lot of attraction here. It was like a cosmic, karmic connection. If someone feels like this connection is risky, they don't know if they want to work on it and they're doing their homework. Someone is wondering why someone isn't contacting them as well. Gemini, you have blossoming abundance, blossoming abundance. And I think in the meantime, in between time, you've been focusing on your work and your money. That's what I think. I think you're trying to make sure your accounts are in order. And I also think this is spiritual abundance. There was something transformative that happened to you recently. And I think this is not only material things, tangible things like resources such as money and assets. I think this is also dealing with spiritual abundance. You've been awakened to something. Some of you are using this time to work on yourself. Because you want a happy home. You do. You want your home and your happiness. You want a full life. You want a full life that will bring you stability. Spirit. Why is blossoming abundance here for Gemini? So Gemini, you want to reunite with somebody. There's someone you want to reunite with. This is a third party situation is very possible. If this is a marriage, there's a mistress around. If this is a committed connection, there's a third party creeping into the picture. Gemini, you want to work on reuniting with someone. You had the Three of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you feel like you could work with this person. You feel like there's true love here and true opportunity for happiness. But this person walked away from you. Or you walked away from this person. Gemini, you had the Empress. You may be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But this is the person that you want to work on something with. You want to build with this person. This is not the person you're in your commitment with if you're in a commitment. But for the single Geminis, you may be just dating and realize like, okay, it's only one person that's catching my eye. This person is like independent, nurturing, very innovative, intuitive, powerful. And it's like you want to have a family with this person. This is what you want to work on. And you feel like this is love. This is 3 threes here. This blossoming abundance is a 3. You have the Three of Cups. And the Empress is number 3. So this is definitely a third party situation. Like I said, if you're married, this is the mistress that you want to reunite with. Somebody's not happy at home. If you're single, you want to be with this person, but they walked away and you walked away. And this person's very sexy. Someone finds this person very sexy. It's like they want to marry this person. You want to marry this person. You want to be in a committed connection. You feel like there's a spiritual connection with this person. And you feel like this is who makes you happy, and this is where your focus is right now. Spirit. Why is the Three of Cups and the Empress here for Gemini? Why is the Three of Cups and the Empress here for Gemini, Spirit? Thank you. Gemini. You have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And this is you rushing in because you upset. You upset about something. You're angry. You like, first of all, I think you're arguing in your home. Let me say that. If you're in a committed connection, there could be some fussing and fighting going on. Somebody's spewing facts, but they're doing it in a very harsh manner. But you want to rush in to reunite with this person because you feel like this is where you want to build, who you want to build with. You feel like this is a spiritual connection, and you want to rush to a commitment with this person. You find them so sexy. And this is why you're doing your due diligence to find out all the information you need to find out. Spirit. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Gemini? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini, you have the Seven of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And it's like, I don't want to say you being sneaky, but you really want to hurry up and sneak and get away. It's like you want to try to get a message to this person. But for some reason, you're afraid you're going to get caught. But you want to rush and go see this person. You're trying to get away. You're trying to make this happen, this reuniting. You want it to happen as soon as possible. But you feel like you're being watched. You feel like you're being watched. And it's going to cause a fight. I'm hearing where you go. You trying to go be with that person. So every time you try to leave or go out the house to get away, to get a message to this person, or go check up on this person, it ends up in a fight with someone else that you're connected to. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You feel like you have everything you need. You're stable. You know you're happy. But it's like you want to sneak away from this connection. It's like I'm seeing when the person is asleep that you live with, you're trying to sneak out the house to go rush to this person. But the problem is you only got a little bit of time when you go see the person. It's like a rush job. Whatever it is. But you're trying to get away. You're thinking about getting away when this person is sleeping. But you're afraid they're watching you. Like they pretending they sleep. Somebody's drained from fighting to the point they almost ready to give up on a connection. Somebody's tired of waiting for somebody to make a decision. But someone's also afraid that when it's reuniting, it's pursued, that they're going to be rejected. They're going to be turned in. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm seeing it in that Four of Cups energy. If somebody's trying to sneak and get away from the house, someone is doing their homework. Gemini, you have woman holding the heart, woman holding a heart. So there's somebody that you do want to work on love with, but they're so drained. Look at her skin. This could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't have to be. But this person is drained. Like, she has no color. So she got tired of waiting. And she put her heart in this cage and left the door open. Like, all right, Gemini, you want to come get it. I'm tired of waiting. I mean, I want to work on this with you, Gemini. But the wait is just too long. This person wants to reunite with you. They're looking at reuniting like they're longing. They feel like you're having a good time and they're over there just drained, waiting on you. And they're like, Gemini, when you coming for me? Spirit. Wise woman holding a heart here for Gemini. Wise woman holding a heart here for Gemini. Wise woman holding a heart here for Gemini. Thank you. Gemini, you have the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And I have a feeling the two of you haven't been talking. Someone's holding back what they want to say. Someone's acting real cold, rigid. I'm hearing, well, I didn't hear from them, so they're not going to hear from me. This is the reason the person walked away, in case you was wondering, Gemini. I think they walked away from you. The reason they walked away is because they felt like you was keeping secrets. They did. They felt like you were keeping secrets. They felt like they just kept waiting and they were emotionally drained. They didn't want to fight about it. But they definitely felt like you was keeping something from them. Spirit. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini, you have the Star. You have the Star. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. But someone's holding on a hope here. Wish fulfillment. Gemini, but you want to run to this. You want to rush to this hope and wish fulfillment. This person that you're not living with, that you're not married to, you feel like is your wish fulfillment. And this is what you're trying to sneak and get away to. You're trying to sneak and get away to your wish fulfillment. It's like the two of you are spiritually, intuitively connected. It's like this person is sending out a love call. And intuitively, it's like you like it's time to go. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you weren't pursuing it though. You just holding, keeping to yourself. Keeping to yourself. Spirit. Why is the Star here for Gemini? Why is the Star here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Star here for Gemini? Why is it here? Gemini. You have the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this is what you're trying to get to. These memories. You want to reunite with this person. This person was loyal to you. It's like you were going through something and they helped you transform a situation from your past. Like you really want to get away to this person. It's like you want to rush towards this reuniting. You do. You want to rush and reunite with this person. This person is your wish fulfillment. I'm hearing you could laugh, share good times with this person. And you have that at home too. That's what makes this so hard and why you're not making a choice is because you have good memories with the person at home too. I just think you no longer happy there. And you feel like you can find happiness somewhere else and you want to work on reuniting with this person. The messages are consistent. I think this was in your love reading as well. Spirit, why is the Six of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Six of Cups here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Six of Cups here for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, you're afraid. You're afraid. The reason you holding back because you're afraid that if you let this person know you want to reconcile with them, they gonna reject you. I'm not saying they are, but this is what it seems like you're worried about the rejection. Gemini, you have the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And it looks like that if you go in to tell this person you want to reunite, that you're going to get rejected. Also, you feeling like if you sneak and go see them, that you're going to get caught. I don't know, but there's this heavy energy about this fear of getting caught. But you feel like that's your wish fulfillment, and I'm here feeling like somebody feels as though someone's keeping them from their wish fulfillment. Somebody's getting everything they want while the other person is unhappy in the connection. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini regarding daughter romance? What advice do you have for Gemini regarding daughter romance? Thank you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini regarding daughter personal healing and happiness? What advice do you have for Gemini regarding daughter personal healing and happiness? Thank you. Gemini. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini regarding blossoming abundance? Thank you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini regarding a woman holding a coin? What advice do you have for Gemini regarding a woman holding a coin? Thank you. Spirit, what answers do you have for Gemini regarding daughter romance? What answers do you have for Gemini regarding daughter romance? Thank you. Spirit, what answers do you have for Gemini regarding daughter personal healing and happiness? What answers do you have for Gemini? Thank you. Spirit, what answers do you have for Gemini regarding blossoming abundance? What answers do you have for Gemini regarding blossoming abundance? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what answers do you have for Gemini regarding woman holding a heart? What answers do you have for Gemini regarding woman holding a heart, Spirit? Thank you. Gemini, I asked Spirit for advice regarding this true love, this soulmate connection, this daughter romance, this love you can't seem to quite get to yet. And Spirit is saying, work through your fears. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, but it's unlikely you're going to work through your fears. It's like you're stuck, okay? Gemini, ask Spirit for advice regarding your daughter personal healing and happiness, because this is where you're focused at right now. You're focused on your happiness and your healing. And Spirit is saying, adjustments are required in the near future. Adjustments are required in the near future. I'm going to clarify this unlikely for you and get you more information. Gemini, I asked Spirit about blossoming abundance, because this is what you're working on, blossoming abundance, and working on reuniting with this person, right? At least that's what you want to do. And Spirit is saying, don't let pride get in your way. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. And Spirit is saying, when you get afraid or you feel your ego stepping in, pray about it. Ask your angels. Meditate. Gemini, I ask Spirit for advice regarding woman holding a heart. This woman is in love, feels like you're her soulmate connection. It could be a man or woman. I'm just reading the card, their energies. But this person wants to work on it with you, Gemini, but they're emotionally drained from waiting. And I ask Spirit for some advice regarding this. And Spirit is saying meditate and contemplate and reconsider. You may be dealing with a Pisces. Reconsider getting with them because this person is drained. But let's clarify. Let's get some more for unlikely. Spirit, what can you tell me about unlikely? What can you tell me about unlikely? Spirit, what can you tell me about unlikely? Spirit, what can you tell me about unlikely? What can you tell me about unlikely? Gemini, I see a passionate damn argument. It's unlikely you're going to work through your fears because what's going to happen is you're going to go in very passionate and flirtatious like. And this Queen of Swords energy has a lot of questions for you and wants to get to the root of the matter, like where you've been. And they recognize that there's potential for passion and they do want it. But what's going to happen is when you're met with this intense conversation, you may look at it as resistance and you are unlikely to pursue this. That might be the transformative piece, the message for you, Gemini. Work through your fears. Don't let this pride get in your way. There's some changes you need to make. Meditate on it. Talk to your angels and reconsider this outcome, Gemini. This has been your edition of General Cexxi Reports. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Gemini, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live. Happy birthday and peace.